bottles filled with pre-made cocktails and spirits at the Fort Distillery. Some of them will be sent south of the border.
We're in 14 states right now in the U.S., hoping to continue that expansion down there. So our goal is another 4 to 5 new states this year. So obviously, the tariffs were a big deal for us because that affects our flow across the border.
Its founder says it's hard to get alcohol into market in some provinces like Ontario. Some have restrictive rules and can be seen as protecting near monopolies. He says now could be the time to encourage trade between provinces.
If interprovincial trade was more open, we probably would have expanded across Canada first and then gone into the U.S., right? But as it is, we had really no choice other than going to the U.S. So I think we should treat this as a bit of a wake-up call.
But I think this is an opportunity for Alberta to lead by example. Getting rid of those barriers is entirely within Canadians' control. And if there ever was a time, it is now.
This consultant and diplomat says there's opportunity for Alberta to trade with India, especially in manufacturing and agriculture. But it wouldn't be easy to stop trading with the U.S.
Canada sells more to the U.S. in 3 weeks than we do to China in a year. So I think it would be very difficult for us to quit the United States. That's not to say that we should not continue to push to diversify our markets, but there's also a lot of trade infrastructure that needs to be built to facilitate that.
Minister Jason Nixon says the solution is improving access to Alberta oil.
Let's start with pipelines and railroad expansion and port expansions to make sure that we're not sending 80% of our products to just one trading partner.
The puck is going towards a lower carbon economy. So maybe this war, potential trade war with the United States can be a wake-up call for us, not only to revisit and move away from a continental oil and gas economy, which we've participated in for decades now.
In the meantime, shipments are still being packed up at the distillery, but there's hope interprovincial and other trade discussions can be reopened beyond the next 30 days. Travis McEwan, CBC News, Fort Saskatchewan.